Hey guys, it's Latoya. Alrighty, so my my brother's ScanNCut 650 is up and running. I'm going to basically go through really quickly what I did when I unboxed it and what I've just done so far. I've pretty much made this video like 20 times. Just because my phone's been ringing, people have been knocking on my door, I've had to do chores, just like stuff just getting in the way. So I was deciding between the 350 and the 650, and I decided on the 650 for current and future uses. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. My main goal for getting it was to help make my crafting life easier. I super love making cards. I love it. It is just awesome, but I did not like how long it was taking me to get some of the tedious stuff done. I know some people enjoy fussy cutting, but personally it was just taking kind of just the joy out of making cards for me, because it would take so long for me to color images, then cut them out, and if I made a mistake I had to redo it. It already takes so much time just getting the layout and colors and tools and supplies you want to use. Like, I just want to make a bunch of cards and pass them out. So to reduce time and also save me money in the long run, because dies are expensive, I decided upon the 650. Now, that does not eliminate me buying dies altogether, but for the most part, yeah. And it's like I have a helper at my desk whenever I need it to cut things. It's fantastic. And then there's a whole other range of uses for this machine that I can't wait to try out, even in the future, like embroidering. I mean, I'm having babies one day, so I might as well get something to help with that. And then like vinyl designs and learning about heat transfers and just all that stuff. So super excited about what I can do in the future and what I can do currently. And what I need it for currently is to make cards and cut stuff. So what I did when I unboxed my machine is I thought you could just turn it on and go. Some people were like, oh, the machine's so intuitive. I literally hit the power button and thought it would turn on because I thought it's wireless. It should also, you know, have a battery attached to it. No, I was hitting the power button, machine didn't turn on. Then I realized I had to plug it in. Then I took out the owner's manual. So I plugged the machine in, and I removed, you know, all the stuff from it, the plastic and whatnot and tape. And then I took the blade and I hooked up the blade. And then I went ahead and proceeded to turn the machine on. I did one test cut and realized, this blade is not cutting through my paper, 1. 2, the line is crooked. So people that have just, you know, turned on their machines and had it cut through their cardstock and they've had perfect lines, how lucky were they? I did not have that experience, but it only frustrated me for a moment, because there are steps you need to take to get the machine to where it needs to be, and then everything's wonderful. So, you know, pop the blade out. I adjusted the settings for the blade, and right now I'm at a 3. So we're just gonna go ahead and put that in. Yep, locked and loaded. Go ahead, take our little tool, turn the machine on. And what we're going to do, first off, is we're going to calibrate our machine, because that is the most important thing to do. You want to make sure your blade is lined up, it's making perfect cuts. There's nothing worse than seeing crooked cuts on your projects. So you're going to hit home, hit OK. You're going to take your standard mat. Now the standard mat does come with this plastic film over it that likes to slide everywhere. You do not want to cut through that. You're going to remove it. And I just used a thin piece of cardstock here. Just threw it on here. Put it on my standard mat. And I've made numerous cuts with this mat so far, and it's still pretty tacky. So far I haven't had issues with it, but I will need to clean it because I noticed some of my shirt has gotten on it and all that jazz. So, calibrating your machine. You're going to hit the wrench, scroll down, scanning, cutting position adjustment. We're going to hit the tools for that. You're going to read a little bit of information they give you there. You're going to hit OK. Now we need to load our mat, and this is the load button. But I see my mat is loading crooked. See how it's higher up on this side? We don't want that. So it's okay that it's giving me this error message, the mat cannot be recognized. So it just unloaded the mat. So now we're going to pop it up, make sure it's perfect on the sides, and now we're going to hit load. Loaded without a problem. Now we're going to go ahead and hit start, and it's important that you have your cardstock at the very top of your mat, because that is where it's going to do your cut for your test for the blade. If you have it in the middle like you would for cutting other things, that's not where this wants to cut from. It's going to cut from the very top and you will cut your mat. Believe me, I've made that mistake. Alrighty, so after it's done cutting, see here, I'm a little off, and it could also be because I took my blade out to show you guys my setting, but however, you're going to want your red dot right in the middle of that cross it put on your paper, because that is going to give you a super accurate cut. So use these arrows to move the red dot exactly where you want it. So the left side is perfect. Hit next. Now you see the right side is off a little bit also. Use the arrows to move the red dot over. Boom. Bullseye. We're going to hit OK. The setting was saved. Now it's one and done. This setting will be saved. You can go ahead and run another test, but I know from previous experience that once you set your blade, it's fine. You don't need to do it again. However, if you remove your blade for any reason, I would go ahead and just, run the scan just to check, because you never know. It might become unaligned. So now, because we're already at home, we're going to unload the mat. We're going to hit back. And we're already at this opening screen. Are you serious? Oh, my camera's about to die. So this is the video. This is just going to be the video on, sorry about that, how to calibrate your machine to get your blade setting right. And we can do a test cut, but I think my battery might die. But I will try really quickly because I don't want to have to edit this video. So to do a test cut, hit OK. We're going to go to patterns. Going to go to test. We're going to hit this square. Make the square kind of large. Hit set. Move the square to the top of the sheet, but not where we cut before. Hit cut. And what you want to do is you want to load your paper, your mat, I'm sorry, and then you want to hit start and stop. And this here, you'll hit OK, and then you'll unload your mat. And now you can see I have a perfect square here that you're supposed to use that plastic thing for. Spatula. So, that's not coming off right now. Okay, so my battery's about to die. That's the video on how to run a test on your machine, to do a test shape, and how to calibrate it so you know that you're going to have perfect lines. And now I need to change my battery, so I will have another video on how to do a direct cut, a cut with the shadow, and cutting out detailed words. Alrighty, thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.